Today we went to the naming cave and the birthing cave just outside Gunlock, Utah. The naming cave is probably the most impressive assembly of petroglyphs I've ever seen, and probably that well preserved because of their remote location, hard to get to. And the naming cave is a cave with just a couple petroglyphs nearby. Biggest challenge of this area is getting there, and so that's mostly what we'll be describing here. So you head out on old Highway 91 out of Ivins, just outside St. George, heading towards Gunlock. And before you get to the reservoir, you take a right to head towards the reservoir. And just before you get there, you're going to take a left turn on this Motocwa Road, and you'll see the sign 17 miles to Motocwa. So this is the main dirt road out to this area. And off of this dirt road, first thing you're going to do is take a right turn, and it's the first of 3 right turns you have to take to get to the naming cave. So right turn number 1, you come to this area that kind of looks like a triangle, and you can see it coming up right here. That truck in front of us is turning. You see this triangle area where everyone's able to turn without running into each other. So you're going off of the main Motocwa Dirt Road, taking a right, which is sending you straight north. You continue on this road and you come to another triangle here, and you're going to stay right. And unlike the first turn where you turned off the main road and went right, here you're turning right to stay on the main road. So you're staying on that main road, continuing to head north. Continue on this road for a while through some really pretty scenery for the final of the 3 right turns that you make. And that's 3 right turns once you get on the Motocwa Dirt Road. So here is right turn number 3. This triangle, they're all 3 triangles. This one is much smaller than the others. And here you're changing from going straight north, and now you're heading northeast. And up until this point, you would have been fine in any kind of car, Toyota Corolla, Honda Civic, doesn't matter. But from this final right turn on, you need 4-wheel drive, high clearance. And I mean, maybe the clearance doesn't have to be that high, but you need a car that can handle this. You can't head in a low clearance Civic here. You're going to head north, and then you'll start to head south. You'll go through a gate, make sure to close it behind you, and you'll continue to head south, and ahead of you will appear this red rock structure, and that is where the naming cave is. So the naming cave is right in front of us, and you approach it by going up the ramp there to the left. So again, naming cave straight in the middle, and you go up that ramp there to the left. Here's our crew, the original 3 Musketeers plus 4 Christensen kids and the Christensen parents. So here we are heading up that ramp up towards the cave. And as you go up to the ramp, you're going to come to a part that is very dangerous, and a word of caution here. I personally would not take kids on this unless you take the precautions that we did. You can see just before getting to the cave, there's this 50-foot drop below you to get across, and there has been at least 1 known fatality here. So we set up a rope system that the kids could hold on to. I'd probably be willing to go across it if it was just me or other adults, but with kids, without this rope system, I just wouldn't do this. So thanks to our brave leader here, set up this rope system, and we got all the kids across safely. Once you're across, you'll see the petroglyphs on a rock slab in front of you, just like we told the kids. Don't mess with them, don't deface them, don't touch them. It's one of the most impressive collections of petroglyphs you'll ever see, and makes kids' imaginations run wild.
I think it's a map, or it's a lot of things. And you see that swirly sign, Dad?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think it means home, because they have a lot of, it's repeated very frequently. It's out here, and it's up there.
back across the ropes for all the kids, climb down, and then onto the birthing cave, which, if you're looking at the naming cave here, then just to your right or heading straight south is a road that continues on. It's a short walk, which we did, onto the naming cave, which is the caves right in front of us. Much easier to climb up, no precautions necessary. This cave and the petroglyphs in it are much less impressive. There are just a few, including the one that the cave is named for. Really, you just go to this cave because you happen to be there and it's near the naming cave. Leave everything as you found it, and don't forget to close the gate behind you.